schoolers, welcome back to another week of SHS Media. My name is Emma.
My name is David, and we're your hosts.
Let's start this week off with some academic updates around the school.
Early heads up, Friday, June 6th is the next upcoming late work deadline. Be sure to stay on top of all your work. It sneaks up pretty fast.
Choir performed at the OSAA State Choir Championships on Friday, May 9th.
Their theater is performing Clue with one more week on this 15th, 16th, and 17th. Be sure to reserve your seats quickly.
Seniors, just a friendly reminder that May 13th will be your last senior meeting for this year.
Seniors, you have 21 days left, including today, which means you have 16 classes this year.
The class of 2025 is holding a Papa's Pizza fundraiser on Main Street all day on the 12th. Bring in your flyer when ordering and get 50% of the profits going towards the class of 2025 graduation.
Congratulations to our equestrian team. Senior Nick Cole was in the 400-point club, sophomore Sophia Baxter was in the 200-point club, and sophomore Anna Cole was in the 500-point club, as well as placing first for district performances.
We would also like to congratulate those who placed performing at the OSAA or OMEA state competitions.
Congratulations to the small mixed vocal ensemble Renaissance for placing third, and Mariachi del Sol for placing third as well, and Corbin High for placing fifth in solo orchestral snare.
Now for our first segment this week, we have a highlighted collaboration with Student Voice that we would like to share.
In February of this year, the Oregon Department of Education released guidance protecting and upholding the rights of immigrant students in Oregon's K-12 public schools. Here's an actual statement from the guidance.
The Oregon Department of Education is committed to ensuring all students and their families feel safe, valued, and protected. Oregon is home to approximately 184,000 children from immigrant families, and schools are often on the front lines, witnessing firsthand experiences of heightened immigration enforcement on students and their families.
Every student in Oregon deserves the chance to receive a high-quality education free from discrimination or harassment based on race, color, religion, gender identity, sex, sexual orientation, disability, or national origin, and without fear of violence, racism, or hatred. It is the responsibility of adults within the system to protect students, recognize their strengths, and teach in ways that allow to thrive.
So we should know about Oregon schools and immigration. Oregon schools have to follow both state and federal laws, but their main job is to make sure students get a good education. Schools aren't involved in immigration enforcement. That's not their role.
What you should know about Oregon's Sanctuary Promise Law is that in Oregon, it's actually against the law for public agencies like our school to help with immigration enforcement unless there's a legit court order, subpoena, or warrant. So if federal immigration make a request, we usually have to deny it or report it.
So here's what Oregon schools do to protect students with an immigrant background. They make sure our school stays a safe place for students, staff, and approved visitors only, which means immigrant officials are not allowed on campus. They keep students and staff's info private unless the law says it's okay. They only share student records if a parent says it's okay or there's a legit legal reason. They follow Oregon's sanctuary law to protect everyone's rights and safety. So basically, our school is a place for learning and not for immigration officials.
Now, here are a few words of support for our immigrant community here at SHS.
We're better together. I think we humans, wherever we're from, have so much to learn from each other. And I know for myself, I've learned so much from the people in my life who have come here as immigrants and have taught me how to be a better human being. And that feels really important.
Diversity in a community offers numerous benefits. For example, diverse perspectives lead to creative solutions and better decision-making. Different backgrounds and experiences can spark new ideas and approaches to challenges. When a workplace or school is diverse in its population, the people tend to be more innovative and adaptable. Furthermore, diversity promotes tolerance, understanding, and appreciation for people who don't look like me or speak like me. Diverse populations tend to make well-informed decisions and also creates a sense of belonging. Being a part of a diverse community fosters empathy, promotes personal growth.
You belong here.
We are all part of a Miller family.
If you were to move here from a different country, you will find that Springfield High School is a community that is committed to empowering all students with the knowledge and skills for a successful future.
I grew up in a school that had a lot of diversity, so when my family and I moved to
Springfield Eugene, we actually chose Springfield because of that diversity. We wanted our own kids to experience that, and I'm super proud to be a Miller.
It is very important for me to work in a very diverse workplace and diverse community, basically, because my goal is to be an ally, the best ally I can be. And I really want to be part of a community where marginalized voices are elevated. And that's why it's important for me to be part of a diverse workplace where hopefully that can happen.
I think welcoming people with love and acceptance and dignity is absolutely important. We have so much to learn from each other and other cultures.
Working in a diverse community, a diverse school is a joy, a privilege, and a responsibility. It requires and allows us to think of each student as an individual, to honor and celebrate who they are and where they came from and what their perspective is. Makes a much more interesting school, and it's a place I am very proud to work at.
Our differences make us stronger, and that we're more alike deep down than we realize.
We support our immigrant community. We love our immigrant community. I've been working with students here at Springfield for almost 20 years, and having students from all backgrounds, whether it's race, ethnicity, you name it, it makes our campus rich and diverse, and it brings different experiences, different backgrounds together, and it just makes an inclusive environment and one that we like to be a part of. So thank you.
There's a place for you here. We're all part of SHS.
We support you.
We are always here for them, that they're a large part of our community and a large part of Springfield High School, and that we're always willing to help them. Quiero decir que siempre estamos aquí para ustedes y son una gran parte de nuestra comunidad y de Springfield High School. So nunca se sienten que no pueden pedir ayuda para de nosotros.
We want you to be safe here, and you are Millers, you're part of this community, and I hope we can get back to being that safe place as a larger community in the world. At least our little microcosm here is what we make it. I think specifically with migrant communities is I really firmly believe that everybody has the right to live their best life. And most of the time when people choose to leave their home and move to another place, it's because things aren't so great at home or they have better opportunities somewhere else.
We support you all and will keep fighting for your rights. Los apoyamos a todos y seguiremos luchando por sus derechos.
We support you.
You belong here. I just love our diverse community and our students, and I learn from them all the time about working hard and being proud of who they are and their cultures.
You belong here. We support you.
All are welcome.
You will find that we are a welcoming and caring community that will do everything we can to make sure that you feel supported throughout your journey with us. I just wanted to say as a final remark that no matter what you decide to do, we have a place, for you here, and we are excited to welcome you to Springfield High School and what we call it our home away from home.
On the last day of his presidency, in the last speech, President Ronald Reagan said, "We lead the world because unique among nations, we draw our people and our strength from every country and every corner of the world. And by doing so, we continuously enrich and renew our nation. While other countries cling to the stale past, here in America, we breathe life into dreams. We create the future, and the world follows us into tomorrow. Thanks to each wave of new arrivals to this land of opportunity, we're a nation forever young, forever bursting with energy and new ideas, and always on the cutting edge, always leading the world to the next frontier. This quality is vital to our future as a nation. If we ever close the door to new Americans, our leadership in the world would soon be lost."
Welcome back. Now for our athletic updates this week.
On Tuesday, May 13th, both baseball and softball play home games against North Eugene High School at 5 p.m.
On Friday, May 16th, our junior varsity track and field team has their district meet at Thurston at 2 p.m.
Following that, on Saturday, May 17th, our softball And baseball teams both have doubleheaders at North Eugene High School at 1 and 3.
Wow, we're really coming to a close on the spring season.
That's because that's all we have for athletic updates this week. Now, next segment, prom.
Bounce, bounce. Look, come a time when you gotta put a little pep in your step. Bounce, bounce. Just walk on them. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta be walker, see walker, for nothing like that. Just jump up and do it like a little bounce walk. Just bounce it. Come on.
All the ladies in this spot, just bounce, bounce. Everybody down the rock, just bounce.
Best prom there is! 2025! Best prom! Coming from me!
Before we close out on today's episode, we have exclusive information on Otto's identity. Here's a hint. They're a student of SHS, and they think of themselves as a pretty popular person. Do you have any guesses?
What an interesting hint.
I wonder who it could be. Let us know what you think.
If you would like to join us here at Advanced Media, or if you have any feedback, or if there's anything you'd like to see here on SHS News, scan the QR code on screen and fill out our feedback form.
We want to involve our student body in the making of our show, so if you have any ideas for segments or ways to involve you, please let us know.
You can follow us on Instagram at SHS Advanced Media for behind-the-scenes look of our production.
And that's all we have for today's episode of SHS News.
We'll see you all next time.
Bye.